Hello everyone, my name is Keely. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you've been here before. And welcome to my week 2 of bookoplathon vlog. I am very excited. Week 1 went really well for me and I am excited for week 2. So let me tell you the first book I am picking up for this week, and that is All My Rage by Sabaa. This will be for the prompt highest rated. This was the highest rated standalone on my physical TBR and I was very much looking forward to it because I love Sabaa, but this is very different from her An Ember in the Ashes series. I really didn't know anything going into this. I literally just picked it up because of the author. What I knew is that this is a contemporary and it is very heartbreaking. So today I was able to read to page 98. I'm about 100 pages in, and I can kind of tell you a little bit what it's about now. I still am not quite sure, and I don't know if I will until I get to the end. But this is not a happy book. Like, so far in the first 100 pages, not a single happy thing has happened. So we follow two Pakistani American teenagers. We follow Sal and Noor, and I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. It does say that Noor is pronounced like Lure, not like Noor. So I'm gonna say Noor, and hopefully I'm doing her name justice. But we follow those two teenagers, and they were best friends, and then they had this massive fight. And I don't know how much to tell you because I really don't know what is in the synopsis, but basically Sal's mother is very sick and his dad is a drunk, and then Noor works at her uncle's liquor store and he does not want her to go to college, but she really wants to go to medical school, I believe. So it's really just a coming of age story, and hopefully they'll be able to live out their dreams. Right now it seems like they are stuck in the life that their elders have given to them, so we'll see what happens. I'm 100 pages in and I still hate to say it, but I don't feel like I'm hooked. Like, I really don't feel like I'm hooked. I recognize that it's really sad and there are a lot of horrible things in here. A lot of people are really horrible and racist to them, and it's just not a happy book at all, but I still am just like not feeling this connection to it, and I don't know why. So hopefully I will, but Sabaa's writing is really incredible and I already knew that. But yeah, so I'm reading that right now. And my hold today for I'm Glad My Mom Died by Jeanette Mccurdy came in, and I am gonna throw my entire TBR out the window after I finish All My Rage because I'm going to pick that one up because I cannot believe I got it from my library so quickly, but I did. So I'm gonna read that after All My Rage this week. And that one should go pretty quickly because I'm pretty sure it's really short. And then after that, I have one more book on my bookoplathon TBR. So after I finish All My Rage and I'm Glad My Mom Died, I'm gonna pick up Tower of Dawn by Sarah J. Maas. This is for the prompt that I can, oh, this is like third person perspective, I think. It's one of the perspective ones. And this is a longer one. This is about 660 pages. And if you have seen my recent videos, you know that I am not thriving in this series. I kind of actually hate it, but this book is about Kale and he is the only character for me, the only character that's redeemable and the only one I like. So hopefully I'll actually enjoy this one because it is about Kale. But those are my reading plans for the week, and if I do manage to finish my entire bookoplathon during this week, then I will do a roll as you go. So I'm excited for that because I love doing the whole role playing and the prompts, but it's great. But yeah, I might read a little bit more tonight, but I will probably let you know tomorrow if I make any more progress, and then hopefully I can get even further in All My Rage and like build this connection, you know? All right, pals, it is Thursday afternoon, September 15th. I just got back from work and I read so much of All My Rage today, which, by the way, this spine's pretty cool, like that bronze color. So I'm on page 335. So I only have like 40 pages left and I am ready to be done with this book. Like, I'm so ready to be done. It is not a good time. Like, nobody's having a good time. I'm not having a good time. The characters are definitely not having a good time. But yeah, so I just wanted to update you on how much I've read so far today, and I'm going to change, and now that I'm home, I'm going to read the last 40 pages, and then I'll come back and do another update about my final thoughts, which this was for highest rated, and it is not going to be my highest rated, I can tell you that. Alright, so I just finished All My Rage by Sabaa, and this book made me so uncomfortable, and I think that's what this is supposed to do. You're not supposed to feel good reading this, and I hated that. Like, I did not have a good time, and honestly, you're not supposed to. Like, I don't think that you're supposed to, like, have fun, oh, I love reading type of thing. This made me wish I hated reading. Like, that sounds so bad, but it covers so many topics. There's so much commentary on so many things, and I typically don't like a lot of commentary in my books, and so it made me uncomfortable, and there were parts where I wanted to DNF because I felt so uncomfortable. But I owed it to Saba Tahir, to these characters, to the people that go through this stuff, to read it. Because if I'm uncomfortable just from reading this book, imagine living this life. Because there are people out there that do face challenges like this. I am a white American and I am super privileged by that, and I owed it to the people who don't have my privilege to be uncomfortable for 374 pages. That being said, my rating is low because I rate based on my enjoyment, okay? I don't rate based on how the writing was or how beautiful the story was or the importance of the story. So based on my enjoyment, this is a 3-star, which isn't horrible. I was between a 2 and 3-star, but I am bumping it up to a 3-star because of those other things where it is beautiful, it is important. So I am going to stick with the 3-star. I love Saba Tahir's writing, but I probably am going to unhaul this or sell it or give it away or something, because I'm not going to read it again, because I just didn't enjoy that feeling, and I know that it is such a privilege of mine to be able to put that uncomfortable feeling away when most people can't. But yes, so I read that, and I'm glad I did because I learned a lot, and it is so good to get outside of your comfort zone and learn about other cultures and about other challenges and about other people and face your privileges and take a step back and know, okay, I am blessed, I am lucky. Yeah, that's all I have to say on that. But another book that's probably going to make me uncomfortable that I'm going to read next is I'm Glad My Mom Died by Jeanette Mccurdy. But I'm going to take a step back right now, collect all my thoughts and feelings, because that was a lot. It was very intense. And I don't know if I'm going to read more today, but I'll update you tomorrow. I don't work tomorrow. Tomorrow is my mom's birthday, so I'm going to spend all day making her a cake from scratch. So I don't know how much reading I'll get done, but yeah, I guess I'll update you tomorrow. Hi, good morning. It is Friday, September 16th, and it is my mom's birthday. So like I said yesterday, I am making her a cake. It is their from scratch family recipe birthday cake that she grew up having every year, and so since she's the baker in our family, she doesn't usually get a birthday cake. So last year I decided to find the recipe from her family recipe book and surprise her with it. So now I've decided to make it every year for her so she can have her family birthday cake. So I'm gonna do that, and it's from scratch, and the buttercream is also from scratch, so it takes some time. But before I start that, let me update you a little bit on I'm Glad My Mom Died by Jeanette Mccurdy. I started reading it yesterday. I'm only like 30 pages in, so I really don't have a lot to say other than it starts straight from the get-go. There's no build-up to the trauma. It just throws you in. I also really like how this is written, because it is written as if it is currently happening. Even it starts at age 6, I think, and so it's not written from the past. It is written this is currently happening. So her memory is incredible. But yeah, I'm excited to keep reading this. I also, though, have the urge to start rewatching the Vampire Diaries, which could be a bad decision, because I could just completely stop reading and rewatch the Vampire Diaries. And every time I rewatch, I make it to season 4 and then I stop, because I hate Elena so much. And so I'm wondering if I should start my rewatch from season 1 or just start it from season 4 or 5. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. Also, British Bake Off comes out today on Netflix. I'm so excited. So tonight I'm gonna watch that with my mom for her birthday, and it's gonna be great. So let's start making some cake. Hello, good morning. It is Saturday, September 17th. We are about to go have lunch for my mom's birthday. The cake turned out really good yesterday, by the way. I was gonna show you, but I forgot, and now we ate most of it. But it was really great. Just take my word for it. But yeah, I read I read 48% of I'm Glad My Mom Died yesterday, and I'm really enjoying it. I mean, as much as you can enjoy something. I have kept up with Jeanette Mccurdy for years and years and years, so a lot of this stuff I knew, but the deep secrets that you don't tell anyone, I didn't know. But I knew about the mental illness and the abuse and things like that, so that's not surprising. It's just what is how deep it ran, and some of the stuff her mom did that I didn't know about. But Jeanette is my girl. Her music was my life when I was in high school. So yeah, it's going good. I still love the writing, and I'm interested to see like the rest of it goes, because right now we're kind of like in the iCarly era. But yeah, I think that's it. I did my interval workout this morning for my half marathon training, day 6. It went really well. I did a total of 4.25 miles, but I did like an 800 workout. But yeah, so if you're interested in that, go follow my TikTok, because I am posting every single day of training on my TikTok, Vampire Keeley. But yeah, I guess I will probably read later when we get back home, and I will see you when I see you. Hello, good morning. It is Sunday, September 18th. It's about 10 a.m. I'm about to leave for church, but I needed to film an update because I got to 64% in I'm Glad My Mom Died yesterday, and I am now in the after part. So this book is separated into before and after, and I just got to the after part. And so hopefully I can finish it today. If not, maybe tomorrow. It is a quick read, but I've been so busy, and I have pictures to edit today. And then I need to film. I usually film on Sundays, and I usually film before church, but I didn't feel like it, so we'll see if I film afterwards. If not, then I have to film tomorrow to upload on Tuesday. But we'll see, and I will let you know. But look at the shirt. This is actually my sister's shirt. It is so cute. But yeah, so I'll see you later. Alright, it is Sunday evening, and I just finished I'm Glad My Mom Died by Jeanette Mccurdy, and I really don't have many more thoughts to say about this. I will say that I am not going to be rating it. The whole time I was like, oh, I'm gonna rate it. I'll probably give it like 5 stars or something, but I just don't want to, you know? Like, every time I've been seeing people say, oh, I'm not gonna rate it because it's a memoir, I'm like, just rate it. But now I'm like, I don't think I should rate memoirs, you know? Unless, I don't know, but I just didn't feel comfortable rating it, and I love memoirs a lot, and this one was really good, I will say that. It is really fantastic, and I think the reason I love them so much is because they truly show you that you can do so much more than you think you can, and Jeanette Mccurdy is the perfect case of that, because she just keeps pushing and fighting no matter the circumstances and what she's been through, and she has been through so much. But yeah, so I enjoyed it. I mean, as much as you can enjoy a topic like this, I guess enjoy is not the right word, but like, it was a good memoir, very well written, and you definitely learn a lot about someone that you think has a perfect life, you know? But yeah, I think tomorrow, actually I know tomorrow I'm going to start Tower of Dawn. It's over there though, so I'm not going to grab it. And I'm probably not going to be reading this much as last week because Tower of Dawn is 660 pages, so hopefully I can finish it by the time this vlog is over before I start my next vlog, but I highly doubt it, because I'm like kind of reading slower right now, and it's a Throne of Glass novel, so we'll see. But yes, I will update you tomorrow once I have started it, and hopefully my love for Kale will prevail, and this book will be so much better than the other ones. Hello. Okay, so it is Monday, September 19th, and I have an update for you. So I started at Tower of Dawn, and I have read more than I thought I would so far. And I read to page 144, so I'm on chapter 12. So I've read this much today so far, and it is only like 3 p.m. So I will probably be reading more later. But yeah, I don't have a whole lot of thoughts right now, but I am so glad that we're following Kale. Because if you haven't heard, Kale is the only character I like in this series, and I really, really hated Empire of Storms, and he wasn't in Empire of Storms, so it's really great to see Kale apart from everyone else that I hate so much. Nesrin I'm okay with. I don't really have feelings for her either way, but there is a new character. Well, we've seen her before, but she's kind of like introduced for the first time for real in this book, Yrene, and I love her a lot. So it's nice to actually like more than one character in this series. So if you haven't been caught up on my like Throne of Glass debacle, I love Throne of Glass, I love Crown of Midnight, and I love Assassin's Blade. And then it starts going downhill, and like it goes Heir of Fire, and then Queen of Shadows gets worse, and then Empire of Storms is one of the worst books I've ever read. So now it's just like a pride thing finishing the series. You might be like, if you hate it so much, why don't you DNF? Because I have spent so many years of my life on this series. I just want to have it be completed and done with. So yes, I have this book left, and then Kingdom of Ash, which of course is almost 1,000 pages. But yeah, so far so good. Not horrible. I mean, it can only go up from Empire of Storms, right? But yes, I also did watch an episode of Agent Carter today. I have like, I think 2 episodes left now, and I'm really scared because the show ends like at season 2, and I'm really nervous that things are just gonna go really bad. But like, I don't know, because Captain America has to come back at some point, you know what I'm saying? So we'll see what happens. Hopefully Peggy's okay, and Jarvis, because I'm really, really scared. But anyway, that is my update for today. Football's on tonight, and I usually watch that with my dad while I'm reading. So I'm hoping to maybe get to page 200. I don't want to like set my expectations too high, but that'll be really great if I can get 200 pages read on the first day of reading this. So we'll see. Hello, good morning. The lighting's kind of blue because it is like not even 7:30 in the morning. It is also Thursday, September 22nd, and the last time I checked in with you was Monday. I didn't film the last 2 days because I didn't feel like it, so that's okay. But I think the last time I talked to you, I was on like page 140 something of Tower of Dawn. So on Monday, I did manage to get to 200 pages. So I read 200 pages of this on Monday, which is really good. At that point, like, I was just kind of bored. This book is way longer than it needs to be, as most of Sarah's books are. And I was way more interested in Kale's chapters than Nezrin's chapters. I didn't really care for Nezrin. And then on Tuesday, which is the day I was supposed to end this vlog, I made it to page 400. So I read 200 more pages. So at page 400, I was still like at that lag point where I was like, this is way too long, but Kale and another character were getting closer, and I was getting so hyped, so excited, and I was like, Sarah, just don't ruin this for me. I have since finished it, but I'm not going to tell you. You'll have to watch the next vlog to figure out what I thought. So, closing out this vlog, this week I started with All My Rage by Saboteur. Let me go pick it up so I can hold it. Alright, so I finished All My Rage first, and this was for highest rated, but I gave it 3 stars. I don't need to go into my feelings again because I think I spoke really well about how I felt when I did finish it. So I finished that one first. And then what did I finish next? Oh, I finished I'm Glad My Mom Died by Jeanette Mccurdy, which had nothing to do with Bookopoly. But I'm not rating that one, but I did read it this week. And then I got to page 400 of Tower of Dawn. So yeah, a little bit slower reading week this week, but Tower of Dawn is 660 pages. And so I was reading that actually pretty quickly. Also, my ratings this week weren't as high as last week, considering one was a 3-star and one was not rated. So of course it's a little bit lower. But yeah, I think that's it for week 2 of Bookoplathon. I'm about to start week 3, which is the final week of Bookoplathon. And so hopefully I have a good week to finish it out. And because Tower of Dawn is my last book on my TBR, now I'm going to start doing a roll as you go. So I feel like week 3 is going to be a lot of fun. But that is it for this video. If you have made it this far, of course, leave the dice emoji. So I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. As always, all my social media links will be down below. Bye!